Hello YouTube, this is Magical Ambience and ASMR Worlds. Yes, that's my name. So this video is meant to show you a little bit of how I make my videos for the people that have commented asking how I make my videos, but also to show YouTube that I do create my own content. So over the past year or so, YouTube has been taking away monetization from channels that don't have a content creator in front of the camera, talking to the camera or narrating over their videos. I guess as a way to weed out people that just steal other channels' content and upload it as their own. But by doing so, a lot of channels with original content have lost their monetization. This channel, for instance. But recently I've seen some channels like mine that have posted videos showing how they make their videos, and YouTube has returned their monetization. So hopefully YouTube will see this video and realize that I do create my own content and spend hundreds of hours making these videos. So before I do start showing you, I can't talk. I don't like talking to cameras. So before I do start showing you how I make my videos, a little bit about me. When I was a kid, I never had a fireplace to hang my stocking over at Christmas. So one year I spent probably 7 or 8 hours, and every single marker that I had, drawing on a poster board and coloring all the bricks and the fireplace and the fire and everything to make it look as good as I could, and hung the poster on the wall, sat in a little rocking chair in front of the fireplace and pretended it was real. So that was the beginning. And then as I got older and I had a computer to use, I made a DVD of a fireplace that I could play on my TV in my room to have on while I'm trying to go to sleep. I made a rainy window. I made a castle window so that as I'm laying there trying to go to sleep, I can have the ambience that I'm sleeping in a castle. And so that's kind of how this channel began. I used to do this stuff for pretty much my whole life. And then not too long ago, I realized that there were YouTube channels doing this, and that maybe I could make videos like I've done for myself and post them on YouTube, and other people would like to watch them. So anyways, that's how it started. Let's get to it. When I started out, I was mostly using a main picture and just animating small parts of that picture. But then as I went on and started doing the Harry Potter common rooms, I wanted to have my videos be different than any of the other videos out there. Instead of just animating one picture, I started building my own rooms by using small pieces of stock photos and basically building a whole new picture with all the little puzzle pieces. There's a lot of websites where you can get free stock photos for commercial use. Pixabay is one of those, Pexels.com, and Unsplash.com has a lot of really nice looking stock photos that are free for commercial use. If you look here at the Unsplash license, it says that you can use all of the photos on Unsplash for free for commercial and non-commercial purposes, and you don't need to ask permission or provide credit to the photographer. So you can use all the photos on this website for free, as long as you're not trying to compile photos from the website to basically build your own website like Unsplash. And that's the same way it is for those other websites, and there's more websites where you can find the same thing. But these are my 3 favorite ones. So let's take, for example, my Ravenclaw Common Room Ambience video. Here you see the final polished end result. Now let's go into Photoshop, where I have the final files before uploading them into the video editing software. As you can see, this started out with the stock photo of a cathedral room. It did have a column but I edited that out by copying these windows over here where the column had covered up, and that all took a really long time. All of these windows had glass panes in them, and it took hours to erase all of that. All of these different parts either come from photos or I painted them from scratch, like the ceiling. I painted all of that on there, gave it shadows to, give it depth. And then I painted the stars on there, which the stars also cover the carpet, which I also painted. And then in another program, I animated the stars on the ceiling to sparkle. So once I get all the files ready and I upload them into the editing software, then I have to arrange them. Sometimes I'll add in like different effects, like glowing for the sunlight coming through, and a lot of different color grading to just affect all of the different parts together, and it helps blend them into one picture and makes the colors pop a little more. So one of the main programs that I use to animate stuff is Animated Wallpaper Maker, which is meant to make wallpapers, not videos. But it's very easy to use, and I don't know how to use much else, so it's what I have to do. For instance, the Slytherin video is in the dungeon under the lake, and so through the window you can see the water and the plants kind of moving in the water. So what I did was I searched around until I found an underwater stock photo of seaweed that I thought would fit in the picture. Then I uploaded it to the Wallpaper Maker program, and you see here this effect says underwater, and you can adjust it here. This program has a lot of different effects that you can use that are really simple and easy to do, and that's how I do them. Productioncrate.com is another website that I use a lot. They have a lot of different stuff on here, from sound effects to different video effects, if you're like me and you don't know how to make your own. So you can just use these. A lot of them already have the transparency around the thing that you're going to use, and then some of them are green screen, and you'll have to remove the green screen yourself. So let's look at my latest video, the rainy window with the wizard's desk. This video is made up of a lot of different parts. One of those parts is this animated bottle here that I wanted to look like some kind of cool magic potion. And to create this bottle, I used Footage Crate. So what I did was I took this video here, the abstract particles, and I combined it with a stock photo of a clear bottle. To do this, I had to put a green screen around this. Okay, so here we are in Vegas Pro. This one will be the front, and this one will be the back. The green will cover up anything outside of the bottle so that when you save it, you can use it like it was recorded in front of a green screen, and then use chroma key to remove that color of green, and then you just have the bottle. So now we'll save that. So now you can upload that new green screen video of the bottle to put over top of whatever scene you're making. Okay, chroma key. I'll do the dropper, choose that color, adjust it to how you need it. And then you can adjust the size. Oh, I have to crop out those bars. And of course, it looks a little bit different right now because this is the final version that's had a lot of color grading and shadows added to that. As far as the sounds go in my videos, I do have a couple of microphones that I can record certain things that I need that I can't find online. But for the most part, you can find pretty much anything you want that is free for commercial use somewhere. One of the first places to look is on YouTube. In their audio library, you can get free music and free sound effects to use in your videos. Freesound.org is another one that I like a lot. They have a lot of different sounds on here that you can use, but you have to be sure that you search for the right license. So all of these are in the public domain, so you can use them for your videos. And then productioncrate.com, again, they have a whole ton of sounds and royalty-free music that you can use. Hopefully all of this will show YouTube that I do make my own videos and they will return my monetization. I'm going to continue with the channel anyways because I like making these videos and I have a lot of ideas that I want to do. This here, for instance, I don't like being in front of the camera. I don't like having to record myself talk or be on film, but I was experimenting with a video idea back during the fall around Halloween. I wanted to do basically a zombie apocalypse ambience video to make it seem like you're hiding out for the night during the zombie apocalypse and having the sounds of, you know, the different creatures and stuff outside. I just thought it would be neat to have on in the background, especially if you're like me. I've loved zombie movies and end of the world movies since, you know, I was a kid in the 80s. And I plan on trying to finish this video sometime and trying to do some other end of the world ambience videos and post-apocalyptic stuff where, you know, the world is already ended and it's kind of like Fallout. And then some more sci-fi stuff. I have the one spaceship video, but I want to do a lot more sci-fi stuff. And I plan on doing multiple cyberpunk videos. But like I was saying, I was experimenting with actually acting in the video so that it's not just seeing out a window and that's it, but actually having some dialogue and other things going on. As you can see here, there I am with my bat to kill zombies. Basically, the viewer and I are stopping here in this building for the night to make our bed on the floor and wait out the night before we head on. And during the night, there may be a couple of things going on to wake us up and whatnot. But I couldn't get it to work right, and I couldn't get it in time for Halloween. So I just postponed it and put it aside, and I'll probably come back to this one sometime in the future, hopefully, because I'd really like to finish it. There are a ton of videos that I want to do, and I plan on doing in the future. I know I only put a video out very rarely, but it's because it's hard to find enough time to work on these because it does take me forever to work on the videos and finish them. But I will be putting out more videos in the future, so keep an eye out. So now you know how I make my videos. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your support by subscribing to my channel and watching my videos. And in case you're wondering, my next video, whenever I finish, it will be an ambience of Rivendell from Lord of the Rings. What?